everyone. I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do the Capricorn Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for November 23rd through the 30th. Alright, we're going to get some oracle cards for you. See what your overall energy for the week will be. Any messages and guidance you need to hear. And then we'll get to your tarot. That's a Thanksgiving card. This is kind of saying that, you know, your blessings are coming. It's abundance. It's a lot of food. Oh, and you have the abundance card. And you have the magician in the mirror. You've got some good cards. Okay. So, I do want to say, first of all, for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, I feel like this is kind of a message that you're going to have a good Thanksgiving. You have rest and rejuvenate as your overall energy for the week. So that's kind of a message that it's a message to be more in your yin energy. The yin energy is a passive energy. It's the energy of being more receptive, being more present in the moment. It's not a week for really taking a lot of action. That's what's going to bring you abundance this week. No, it doesn't make any sense, right? But it's kind of a message that you've done a lot of work. You've put in a lot of effort, and it's time to kind of take a step back, because the cornucopia card is representative of a time of harvest. So you've put a lot of work towards something. Whether that be work towards yourself, work in a relationship, work, within your career. It's time to start kind of sitting back to kind of allow things to come in. This card is representative of your own power, or your power to manifest. The Magician in the Mirror card reminds you that everything that is presented in front of you right now is kind of showing you what you're manifesting based on your mindset, your perception. So if you're dealing with difficult situations, it's kind of a message for you to kind of, change your mindset a little bit. But in the same sense, if you are connecting to people that you really look up to and you really admire, that's kind of asking you to see that quality in yourself. If you are attracting positive things, or noticing more positive situations, again, that's a message that, you're manifesting based on that mindset. And the more you stay in that mindset, you stay in that energy, the more you manifest that really abundant energy. So I think overall the message is that you are receiving some sort of reward or some sort of recognition this week. You are kind of seeing the results of something that you've put a lot of effort into. If this has been relationships, you're going to kind of see like a shift in the energy in that, where you don't feel that you have to put as much effort in. If it's work, I think that you're actually, you might be getting a paid vacation this week. But overall, it's a message that you can kind of take a step back right now and start seeing how things are just kind of flowing towards you. What are you manifesting? Also, if you're dealing with something that's been really difficult, if you've been like really working very hard on trying to figure something out, or get some kind of plan going for yourself, or there's just been something that you just felt very, very conflicted with, um, it's like you're taking on too much responsibility for this. Um, you feel like this is something that you have to work out that you feel like this is something that you have to work out. It's something that's just been very overwhelming to you. It's an issue that you've been dealing with for a long time. It could be that you've been overly stressed about your finances, overly stressed about your um, financial security, maybe even your job security. It could be just, very stressed within a relationship that you're dealing with. You feel like you are having to put in all this work. It could even be within your own personal healing. Um, I know that it's like every single reading, it seems that that I've even put out or that I've seen on YouTube for the past probably 6 months, it's always like, you have more healing to do. We get sick of fucking hearing that. But it's like you've gotten into this mode of working so hard at something, or even just mentally trying to figure something out, trying to find peace within a situation. Um, if you can pull yourself away, give yourself a break from that. And because you're taking on too much responsibility for it. It's like take this week to take a vacation if you can, and by being able to pull yourself back, you're gonna gain some kind of new inspiration. You're gonna see it with like a fresh set of eyes, and then it's almost like you're gonna start seeing that everything starts manifesting for you. Everything starts coming towards you. The more you're able to pull yourself away from the situation, to let go of responsibility, the more you see that things are going to start working. Actually, like it's already manifested for you. What is that saying? Let go and let God. That's what you need to do this week. I know that's easier said than done. I know you guys are Capricorns. You guys work your ass off. But you deserve a break, right? Let's see. Yeah, okay. So let's see what else you got going on for you this week. I kind of feel too, if you're dealing with struggles in a relationship, that by pulling yourself back from it, you're going to see that the other person is more communicative this week, more flirty even, making more of an effort. Might not be a big, huge effort, but I do feel like it'll be a start. You have the Queen of Pentacles. That's you. Two of Swords. Temperance card. Wow. Okay. I do feel that you're kind of standing your ground on a situation. I feel like you're not really. You're choosing not to take any action. I think that you are choosing to kind of let things go with the flow with this Temperance card. I feel like too that you feel that you've kind of gotten yourself to this stable place. But overall, you're kind of standing your ground on something. You're not really taking any action. If you're, in a relationship, I don't feel that there's a lot of communication going on in the relationship, but there is kind of that sense of peace that things will come together. I do feel that there's kind of a lot of negativity around you, possibly. A lot of gossip, maybe. But you're really working hard to just like choosing to ignore it. And it could be also that you're just trying not to focus on a situation because you want to just be able to take a break. Give me one more on the Two of Swords. Yeah, the Star card. Yeah. So you're able to feel some sort of optimism, but again, you're not really putting a lot of focus into this right now. It's possible even that you've kind of pulled yourself away in a relationship, and this other person is kind of awakening almost. Alright, let's see what else. What's coming towards you this week? You have the Judgment card. I love that. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Two of Wands. So I do feel that overall you're just kind of surrendering. There is some sort of new it's like you're choosing to take your focus from something. Like you're choosing not to. Sorry, I get it. It's like by closing your eyes, you start seeing the benefits, and I know that's what I said initially, but let's see. What is the Two of Wands? You're focusing on you. Oh, I know y'all hate hearing it. You're focusing on you. You're focusing on taking a break. You're giving yourself permission to take a break. You're completely closing your eyes. You're completely like choosing not to acknowledge any kind of difficulty that you've been dealing with. There's not really a lot of action going on this week, but I do feel that you are receiving something of stability, something of merit. Okay. You've been honed in on one particular situation, one particular difficulty, like something that has really been kind of high priority for you for probably at least the past 6 months, probably a lot longer. It could be, very specifically with your work. It could be, again, it could be a relationship. But during this process, you have been focusing on your healing. You've been focusing on manifesting. You've been focused on setting intentions. But this particular situation has kind of become like a strain because it just seems to be, in this continuous stalemate. you're shifting your focus from that. You're just choosing to just take a break. Focus on just finding that peace of mind. Again, you might even be like literally taking a vacation this week. And it's like when you do that, you notice that something else that you've been focused on manifesting all of a sudden comes to you. It's not this one specific thing, but it's enough for you to be able to like acknowledge, have that validation that the work that you've been doing is actually worthwhile, that this situation is going to take care of itself as well. I hope that makes sense. Is there anything else you need to know coming towards you this week? You do have the Lovers card. You have the Seven of Cups. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the, yeah, okay, I like this. Okay. So this shift, I think it's going to be something financial. Again, it's like something that you were focused on manifesting at some point, but it hasn't been of the utmost importance to you. But it's like all of a sudden that comes towards you, and it shifts the way you're seeing this difficult situation that you're dealing with. And for a lot of you, I do feel that that's a relationship. You're seeing that where you felt very limited in this connection, where you felt that this connection was very, very stuck. You're actually able to see that what you have built over time in this relationship is actually something very solid. You're seeing that there's a lot more going on behind the scene under the surface than you realized, and I think you feel maybe even a stronger connection to this person. Now keep in mind, I don't feel that there's really a lot of forward movement going on in your love life this week, but I do feel that you're able to have some sort of peace of mind when it comes to your love life. Give me more about what this manifestation that's coming towards you is. It might even be something that you were focused on like 9 months ago. Something that you even were focused on manifesting that you just thought was not going to come to fruition. And I kind of feel that it is something financial. It is some kind of financial shift you were trying to manifest. But whatever this is, because you weren't seeing it come to fruition and this other situation just kind of overwhelmed you, you kind of thought that was something that wasn't available to you anymore. Hold on. Okay, sorry. It could be new insight to this person where you kind of felt like this person turned their back on you, but what you're realizing is that this person has really been focused on something for your future together. I'm sorry, I'll get this. Like, you have felt that this person has not paid any attention to you, but the reality of it is this person has been focused on the long term. They were trying to protect you from the difficulties that they were dealing with, because they were seeing that you were going through your own thing. It's just, you're getting this insight, but it's not coming from this person. And for some of you, it is not about this relationship at all. But I do feel that there is something very positive going on within this connection. And whatever is shifting for you this week, whatever you're seeing some sort of manifestation come to you, I think it might be something within your work, some recognition that you're receiving at work, something that you thought, that again, that you have been focused on manifesting, or you have felt has gone unnoticed for quite some time. You're getting like the recognition for that. For some of you, I feel that it's even that you're getting placed in a leadership position at your job, or you're getting offered some sort of leadership position. Or you're even getting like a bonus from work for something that you did like a while back. It could even be that you started a side project for yourself, like a side project that when you initially started this, you were really hoping that this was going to bring you in a lot of income. But over time, it just really wasn't, kind of like there wasn't anything coming from this. I feel like you kind of haven't had any money coming from this kind of side thing for quite some time, and it's like all of a sudden that is starting to pick up for you, because I do feel that you are having some kind of financial increase for yourself this week. But seeing this is helping you also to see how all of this manifestation work you've been doing, all of this effort you've been putting into everything else, you're seeing how things are starting to come together. It's going to give you kind of that glimmer of hope. And I think it's going to shift the way you see this relationship that you've been struggling with, or this situation that you've been struggling with, like overall for the past, I want to say it's at least been 6 months to a year. It's been a long time you've been dealing with this issue. I hope that makes sense. All right, I'm going to get a final message card for you guys, and then we will leave it at that. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So again, it's an overall message, and you see the owls here. So by faith is saying, I don't, again, let go and let God. You don't always have to be working towards something. You're allowed to take a break. Taking a break is actually telling the universe that you have faith. And when, that's, the universe wants to know that you have that faith. So, when you take that step back, that's when you kind of are able to see things from a new perspective. That's when you're able to really kind of look at all the wisdom that you've obtained, everything that you've learned. But I do definitely feel this is a message for you to take a breather. Just do something to relax, to pull yourself away from this difficult situation. Just choose not to focus on it. And I know it's easier said than done. but you do have a lot of support around you. Okay. I love you. Bye-bye.